what you saw in the model of the thyroid gland. This is the thyroid gland. Here was the thyroid gland, but no parathyroid gland. When you go to the posterior side, that's where the parathyroid gland is. And that parathyroid gland is sitting right on top of the thyroid. And that's what is happening here. This parathyroid gland is sitting right on top of the thyroid. Parathyroid, thyroid. You can even see the C cells here. So the good clue about the parathyroid gland is that you will also see the follicles for the thyroid gland. And that's how you can tell if the pointer is here, this is parathyroid. And guys, in the parathyroid gland area, you will see these tiny cells. Those cells are the chief cells. What are they called? They are called chief cells. And the chief cells are the cells which produce parathyroid hormone. So you could have this slide in the exam. Pointer is here. Name the gland, parathyroid. Name the cell, see the chief cell. Name the hormone release, parathyroid hormone. Function, it decreases the calcium concentration. The parathyroid increases the calcium concentration in the blood. As I said, calcitonin released from the C cell, it decreases the calcium concentration in the blood. And the parathyroid hormone released by the chief cells, it increases the calcium concentration in the blood, right? And the parathyroid hormone and the calcitonin are antagonistic hormones. They work against each other, and that's how they maintain the right concentration of calcium in the blood. Too much calcitonin, too little parathyroid. Okay, then we go to the next. This slide. This slide, you can tell that there are two areas, this and this. In this area, you can see those tiny cells, making it dark pink, and you don't see any cell in here. For that reason, you can easily tell this is anterior pituitary gland, and this is posterior pituitary gland. And remember that the anterior pituitary gland, it looks like it has so many cells because all these 7 hormones released from the anterior pituitary are produced right in here by these cells. And that's why anterior pituitary looks very cellular. Posterior tray, you don't see any cell. Why? Because the two hormones, ADH and oxytocin, which are released from the posterior pituitary, are not produced here. They are produced up into the hypothalamus, and they are released simply from the posterior pituitary. What it means, if you surgically remove anterior pituitary, then all these 7 hormones will be gone. They will neither be produced or not released. But if you surgically remove the posterior pituitary, those 2 hormones will still be produced because they are produced in hypothalamus. That's what I mean.
So what do they do in there if they produce some of those? They just store it in there?
What?
The hormones, the 2 hormones produce some.
Okay. You know that hormones are released in the blood. And there is blood in there too. So it will be released there.
Okay, so directly from where they are produced,
They will enter the blood. Because hypothalamus, in addition to these 2 hormones, secretes other 14 hormones. 14 hormones that we will study in lecture. And they control the release of hormones from anterior pituitary, and there is a hypophageal portal system that we have studied so far. Anyway, then all right. This slide is for the adrenal gland. And what you are seeing here, guys, this is the medulla and this is the cortex. Right? And this slide actually is half. Why half? To understand this slide, you should know that the medulla and cortex